How impressed are you? How impressed are you with Yamato holding back Kaido and accomplishing it? Overall.
Well, you already know how I felt about that from the beginning when Lionel Sebastian was saying when Kaido's holding back so much because that's his daughter. I think we could put an end to all that, especially how he was just beating her on the ground and how he was coming out. Because I was trying to explain to Lionel when we were pretty much before we saw that is the aggression he had. He looked more like kind of like a fed up father in a way. Like he wanted like this is not a game we're playing here. And that's the attitude he was showing here. Where the other ones he's kind of like enjoying the excitement, like oh Luffy, you keep smiling at this. He wasn't smirking at Yamato at all. Like he was serious. Like yo, you keep running this game, you're gonna die because you're making me your enemy. It's not. I'm not playing pirate here. I'm not playing what I'm doing here. This is serious to me. You're choosing my enemy sides actively for years now. I'm putting a stop to this. Like from the get, that was the attitude Kaido was bringing to Yamato. Like he was getting more fed up, and we saw that because he still hasn't done it to either of the opponents he was fighting, where he was just beating them like that. Kaido legit got lashed out in anger. We haven't seen him do that to Zolo. We haven't seen him do it to Luffy. We haven't seen him do it to Odin, to any of his opponents, till Yamato. So there's a different type of attitude, and also he wouldn't let Yamato get even attack in. The point where like he even like when they both shot like that a flying blade technique towards them. Right later on, when Yamato's looking at Kaido, he like disappears behind her and doesn't attack her and sends her flying. And she goes, that's what she was like, you're really trying to kill me. She sensed that through that attack. He disappeared behind her and then hit her, right? And then it's true, like she almost lost an eye possibly, you know? So I think that the aggression Kaido had, the seriously he was taking it, he was trying to shut Yamato down. Like, look, you keep opposing me, I'm gonna take your life. Because this is close to home here. You're my daughter, you're supposed to be with me, but you're choosing to fight me. Like to try, because also Yamato's trying to say is you're actually trying to kill me. So you're my daughter. You think I'm going to let this slide? This is personal here. This is more than business. You know.
What about you?
I mean, I'm very impressed by anybody who can compete with a Yonko Dolo for any extended amount of time. Like she was fighting him for multiple minutes, multiple attacks, and holding her own. I still don't agree with Horace on the whole.
Okay.
He was. I'm not saying he wasn't serious. But we're going to see in the fight with Luffy, he's going to have so much more he could have probably whipped out on her and just didn't. So he never whipped out his A-game stuff for her is what I'm saying.
But he didn't do it for the others either.
And that's cool.
Because they weren't strong enough to bring that out of them, I'll take that. But doesn't mean that she didn't do good well against
It is what it is. End of the day, he still held back. I'm still right.
But you're not. But you're also wrong though because
he held back.
But
you're telling me he didn't hold back.
You held back against Luffy and all of them.
I don't know when they flashed to Luffy and him Dolo, he got knocked the fuck out within a chapter or two. Like it wasn't I got beat and then immediately after she got beat down, like you're saying, she was up and ready to throw another attack at him. Like by the time Luffy and Momo got back up there. When it was Luffy and he started enjoying the fight, Luffy got knocked the hell out. He got sent off the island. Like, he clearly taken the Luffy, like, it might not look like it, but he's putting more into putting Luffy down than he was into putting Yamato down.
But when you say this, but Luffy also got one-shotted from the beginning.
Luffy's stronger than Yamato.
Luffy's endurance is not going to grow that much stronger. Like his will.
Is he not real?
No, right? You're saying his will got stronger, right? But when you get knocked the hell out, that's nothing to do with your will. You just got knocked out. Because, like, again, you've been saying that Luffy's will has been stronger, way stronger than people's from the get, you know? He still got one-shotted in the beginning by Kaido. So where's the endurance strength? Where are we going to see him grow? The only thing we can see is that he's getting used to taking powers from that attack, right? Mm-hmm. But Kaido again is using stronger attacks, or even if you get used to that, multiple attacks like that, you're not going to be able to keep enduring. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, that's what I'm trying to say. Because before, we saw Luffy lose like Constance twice beforehand. One where he was finally knocked out, and then the other fight where Luffy was knocked out for a little bit, and then they all kept fighting. So it's showing that Luffy's growing a little bit in his endurance, but still the same way. He can't fully take Kaido's attacks.
But the thing is, I want to let you go. But how many named attacks did Kaido do on Yamato versus that we saw him do on Luffy? Like, this is an actually... I thought Thunder Bagua is the only one I remember him doing.
No, there's another one that, when they did the flying bait technique.
Oh, yes. Attack. But he was even then just countering hers. You know, like, she threw and hit at him, and he did it back to be like, yo, stop playing with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I didn't see him go full on ruthless. That one panel when he was getting ready to beat down on her, that yes. But again, like the results of that, she was good. She's hurt now.
No, but also too, you're forgetting she is a Zohan.
If I saw her,
her taking him is gonna be great.
If I saw him treat her like he treated them scabbards, I'd be like, word. Lawrence got it. Lawrence right. He was ready to end them. He stabbed Kinemon. He was bashing dudes' heads in. He was, like even when they just clashed to it.
You don't think he was doing that
off.
when he was just teeing off on her?
He was, but he ain't seen that way.
Dude, you're forgetting. Is she not a mythical angel type Zohan?
See,
her taking ability is going to be, and she's an orc. Like she's
listen,
Kaido.
listen.
She's legit a younger version of Kaido.
I can't say yes and I can't say no. Because at this point, every other chapter is not consistently the same with what Kaido's able to do and what he's not able to do. Like, you just gotta take it for what it is at this point. Like, maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. We didn't get to see what happened with him and Luffy when Luffy got knocked off. So all we know, he could have been way more serious than he actually is now, considering that he's, quotation marks, weakening by Yamato standards.
The other thing is, my bad. The other thing is, he wants Yamato to be the Shogun. Like, I'm gonna just kill you. Like, he hasn't said I'm gonna kill you yet. Like in this thing, like in the arc that we're at in Onigashima, he hasn't said, "All right, screw it, I'm gonna just kill you." The way that Doflamingo ended up getting with Law, where he got mad enough. You know what? F that. I'm just gonna murder you. He hasn't gotten there yet with Yamato. He's still mad. He's still upset. He's still being a dad or whatever.
Yeah.
He's still identifying with her as a son. Like, he's still doing all that stuff. And still, he wants her to be something. And he's taking the anger that he has that she's not doing it out. But he hasn't got to the, I'm going to murder you yet. To me, anyway.
All right, so let's go to the next question.
Yeah.